2K Sports as we get... So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski and Richard. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's the screen. Butler from outside. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the Warriors pick up 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one, good.
Well, I love that Draymond Green got his shoulder square and drills the jumper.
Bounce pass from Garland. The kick out to Mobley. Mitchell passes to Garland. 6 to shoot. Mobley outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Green missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Butler. This one for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Come in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Brandon Pajemski. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Wade. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
That one is off.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Good on the second free throw. And GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now Mitchell. Fires the three. Oh, good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Sam Merrill. Bryant is out there with Wade. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Horford. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you guys.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. In for the Cavaliers. And the Warriors making a change here. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Pass to Merrill. Back to Garland. There's Ball with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Butler. Wade is covering from 13. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, the footwork of Jimmy Butler, impressive. So good at finding room to get his shot off.
Pass to Merrill. And here is Bryant, guarded by Horford. Here's Merrill. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Horford. Still yet to score. Here's Richard. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Outside Butler. 1:12 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kuminga, and the Warriors tack on two more.
In overtime, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Now, here's Garland. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Wade with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Back to Butler. Can't hit that one. Excellent D from Wade. Merrill with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. And Garland has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. You need to find that mojo.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Cavaliers.
This has been a struggle for them, to say the least. They're completely discombobulated. That's why they're shooting under 30%.
The truth hurts. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And here are the Warriors now. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Moody and Richard. Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, you have to respect the intelligence of Draymond Green. He does such a good job exploiting the pick and roll.
Garland surveying the D. A 3-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Basket counts. Pajemski's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Floats it up there for Mobley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and then Mobley making his teammate look good.
Butler against Hunter. They set the pick. Let's go. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mitchell.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
2 minutes remaining.
In the corner, it's Mobley. From deep. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for Mitchell.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers youth dance team.
Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in.
In the NBA, your Cleveland Cavs mini.
Out to the wing. Back to Pajemski. Here's Moody. Still without a basket. Green in the high post. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hunter dishes to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Pass to Tyson. The Warriors pull it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Pajemski. Trains the three-pointer. Pajemski's got 8 points.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision. Porter
looking it over. Back to Mobley. Pass to Porter. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Tyson. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with a screen on Porter. Here's Podziemski. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Mitchell on the drive. Hunter with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. A 3-ball. He doesn't hit that one. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 12. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mitchell is out there with Porter. Then there's Wade. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tomlin in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Wade. Back to Merrill. Mitchell outside. Inside. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now Podziemski. Green taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Outside Hunter. Garland misses the 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now Butler. From outside, and down goes the 3.
Oh, crafty pass by Butler, moving it outside to an open shooter.
Now Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And stolen by Butler. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Now Garland. Hunter. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And the first one drops.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors leading by 12. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pajemski. Butler. He's off from 3.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jimmy Butler.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
We see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It looked pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. And my teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.